part of yourself you dislike the most could actually become your superpower? In today's episode, I'm bringing you a story from Bali, one that began with self-doubt, curly hair, and a bottle of homemade oil and grew into a movement that helps women love themselves as they are. Hello and welcome to Season 10 of the Womenpreneur Asia podcast. I'm your host, Krista Gun. My mission is to uncover the stories and strategies of Asian women entrepreneurs to inspire and guide you on your own entrepreneurial journey. This episode is brought to you by Redbox Studio. My guest is Beby Kale Lena, a former insurance regional manager who traded corporate security for island life and entrepreneurship. Beby's journey started with her own struggle to embrace her natural hair. What she thought was simply mixing oils for herself eventually turned into a viral business, a thriving brand, and a mission to help women, especially from East Indonesia, love and celebrate their natural beauty. In our conversation, Beby shares how she walked away from a 17-year career in finance, the surprising way her product went viral on Twitter and TikTok, and how she discovered that what she was really selling wasn't hair oil at all, it was confidence. If you ever wrestled with insecurities about how you look or wondered what could happen if you dared to let go of what doesn't serve you, this episode will leave you inspired. Let's dive in. Hello, Beby. Welcome to Womenpreneur Asia.
Thank you, Krista, for having me.
So, Beby, today is a very interesting interview because usually I record remotely, which means that we are not in the same physical space. But today we are in the same physical space because I am in your beautiful villa in Bali, in Sanur. Do you know that whenever I travel to other countries, I told you, right?
Yeah.
I usually will book one apartment and I stay on my own. But this time I decided I want a local experience and I want to talk to a local person. So that's why I decided to book your villa and stay here. But when I came here, you have a very interesting story. So let's start from the very beginning.
Okay.
What is Beby's story?
Okay, so if I want to introduce myself to someone, usually they will see me as a hair care product owner or like someone who has very relaxed life, because usually I don't really label myself as a business owner because of my hair. People will ask about my hair and I always say I have hair oil products, so that's why my hair is beautiful. But usually if they ask me, I said, I don't work at the office anymore, so I just work part-time and as I want. I think it's more interesting to talk about my business, about my hair care product, because I think that's the biggest part of my life that make me take a decision to have life like this.
So Beby, you're not originally from Bali.
No, I'm from Timor Island. The city is Kupang, and after I finished my high school, I went to Surabaya for university, and then I worked there. And I always say I will live in Bali somehow.
So you really had the idea that you want to live in Bali?
Yeah, and at the time I had boyfriend that we had really long relationship, 7.5 years together, and everyone thought that we're going to get married, but somehow I always said I'm going to move to Bali. And at the time my ex-boyfriend, he had no chance to move to Bali because he got scholarship and he had to come back to the university to
study,
to work there.
Okay.
And so no chance for us to move to Bali, but somehow I always said that I want to live in Bali. And then life brought me here. We broke up and then I moved to Bali. I got promoted. Before I worked at the bank, Standard Chartered Bank. And then at the time, Indonesian government made new regulation that if the bank wants to sell insurance product, they have to put someone as a representative in the bank. And my boss at the time was a very strong leader in the foreign bank in Surabaya. So at the time she said, okay, insurance company, you want to put someone new in my office, you better hire my staff. she's the best one. I didn't know about that when I joined the insurance, because she forced me to join the insurance. And then my boss in insurance said like, you know what, we got forced by your boss to hire you. And then I got promoted to another company, but still work at the same building. And then I got promoted again to be a regional manager, which is Bali is one of my area.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
so you're closer. Yeah, you're getting closer to
It's fun. It's fun. It's every time I tell a story about this, I also like amazed how life can bring me here. It just I always say I want to live in Bali without thinking or without knowing how to move in Bali. At the time I just admin staff at the bank, which is like I don't have like future to go to Bali or whatever. I moved to Bali like around 8 years ago, but before, because I got promoted to be a regional manager, I already like always come to Bali. Sometimes I stay here for 1-2 weeks because I need to approach a big customer here. And somehow at the time I got very big customer here, and they are local Bali family, and they are not easy to approach because Balinese people is different from Javanese, especially because before I live in Surabaya, usually our customer is like Chinese Surabaya, and they are businessmen. So if we want to sell something, we just come and explain. But if you talk to local Balinese family, they are very cautious. Traditional,
and cautious, right, about outsiders.
And they are not really open to everything. And we need to wait for the good day. Sometimes it's for the signing, we need to wait until the good day. Even they already agree. So at the time, that family, the ma'am, she likes me very much because she likes me. So the bank staff like, you need to stay here longer. And at the time, I was like, okay, I love Bali. I mean, who want to go back to Surabaya then? So I had reason to stay longer in Bali, and because it's already more than 1 week, by company regulation, I need to rent like an apartment. So I cannot stay in a hotel because it's too expensive if stay too
long term.
Yeah,
right?
long term. So that's why, and then I rent a room. We call it cost here. And then somehow, I got new boyfriend, and then we plan to, maybe better to live in Bali, and then I asked my boss to move me here. Actually, it's not possible because Bali is not the place that have good prospect for insurance at the time. So they prefer me to stay in Surabaya because Surabaya bigger city, also more clients. But I insisted to move to Bali, and I said, if you cannot move me to Bali, I will resign then. And my boss, she was very nice, and I think she is the most important person that can move me here. I mean, who really take responsibility to move me here. And then I moved here. I broke up.
So convenient, right?
So I think that's the whole relationship is just to bring me here, It's just to take me here. At the time, I struggled with my insecurity because I have curly hair, and also I'm from East Indonesia. I have the dark, not too dark, but darker color because
you have more tan skin.
Yeah, more tan skin. And when I was in university, I can feel like they see us. It's not because of racist, but because they are not used to have friends with tan skin and curly hair like us. I studied there because also I got scholarship because it's a expensive university, it's a good one. I think the best one at the time, I don't know now, but that's one of the best university in Surabaya. So mostly rich people and mostly Chinese. They are nice, but
they have never seen someone from Timor.
So they see like me and my friend, is your hair real? Can I touch your hair? It's like they are curious because they've never seen. Yeah, it's not something bad, but you still feel that you are different, right? I tried to straighten my hair to be like, to have straight hair like them too, and everyone like, curly is cute, or it's funny, it's cute, can I touch? Also because of the beauty standard When I moved to Bali, I felt like I think it's enough, because every time I want to go out, I used to straighten my hair, do the iron on my hair
So
first.
you're using the straightening iron?
Yeah.
Okay.
And every time like it's burning my hair, I can hear the drizzling, and I can see the smoke as well. And I feel like this is enough, because I cannot feel like this all the time. And also I feel like, maybe I just need to find someone that can cut my curly hair. At the time, I tried to find a good salon that can handle curly hair, because I think in Bali I have more option, because a lot of foreigner has a salon here compared to Surabaya. Surabaya usually, I went to the expensive salon too, but they will say like, hey, we have promo for smoothing or rebonding, so they always try to make my hair straight. And when I moved here, and then I found one salon, and he said, hey, you have beautiful hair. That no one ever said so, you know.
To you?
Yeah, to me. Like, I always feel ugly. I always feel like my hair is something mistake. And he said, but it's just too crispy. It just like, and it's not even dry. It's already crispy.
Overfried. Overfried
Like,
hair.
can you imagine how damaged it was? So he taught me to put conditioner on my hair after washing, but don't rinse it. And it's not the leave-in conditioner, regular conditioner, but don't rinse it. And I followed it, and a couple of months after that, I come back to the salon, and he said, oh, your hair is getting better. Yeah, but it's still, it's still big, not really good texture. It's still, it's getting better. He said, you better start to do the hair mask, because it's good for your hair. And he said, I have a product special for curly hair here, but don't buy because it's too expensive. I called them before to ask about the price to have a haircut, and the staff said it's 700,000. 7 years ago, it's, until today also, like 700 is too expensive for haircut. It took 2 weeks for me to think about that before I decided, okay, I will give it a try, So when
Was your hair very long at that time?
like not that long. I think this is like way longer.
Okay.
But still, it's the price for bule, for the foreigner. It's not local price. But when I went there at the first time, he just charged me 300 something. So I think in his mind, oh, poor local girl. Yeah, but and then he's so nice. He's also very important for me, because he gave me idea to use oil for my hair. And because he said like, just use oil, don't buy my product. And I started to read about oil, so I read, okay, this like coconut oil is good, olive oil, argan, and everything. And I bought all the oils that I found out like good. I bought like 100 milli for all the oils, and I started to test. I tried like one oil. If with coconut or olive oil, it's too thick, so it made my hair greasy. So I have to wash like 3 times to get rid of the oil. So and then I learned, okay, maybe I need to mix with another lighter oil, not too thick, And then how it started, I started to mix this oil, then this oil. Okay, so maybe I add more oil. I never done any research, just I read on Google like, okay, this is good, and then I bought. And also when I mix it, I never write down like how many milli, it's just mixed based on feeling. Because at the time also I was working as a regional manager. I traveled a lot. When I do the business trip, I used to bring a bottle, mix conditioner with the oil that I mix based on my feeling, and I will use it when on my business trip. My hair getting better, and one day I went back home for holiday, And also at the time my dad got sick, so he got hospitalized, so I had to stay longer there. Then I met a lot of people. Usually if I went back home, I only stay at home. My mom will complain if I go out too often. But because my dad got hospitalized, so I had to go out. And then I met a lot of friends, and they started to notice like, your hair is different now. What did you put on your hair? And I said like, I use this oil, because at the time I mixed, I think around about 7 oils. And they said, oh, so complicated. And I, people are lazy, they don't want to.
They just like the end product. They don't want to make it themselves.
They don't want to put effort on it. So I said like, okay, then I will mix it when I come back to Bali. When I come back, I will mix it and I will sell it. When I come back to Bali, I mixed like 25 bottles and I sold on Facebook, because on Facebook I have the real friend that I already knew that in person, my real friend, my real family. They also know me since I was kid,
So they trust you already.
Yeah, and they know my hair before and now. So I posted on the Facebook, the 25 bottles sold out in 1 hour, and still many people like, I also want it. And I said like, okay, just put your name, write down your name, so I will calculate ingredients I need to buy for the second batch. While waiting for the pre-order list, I was thinking like, maybe I need to put on the Twitter. At the time I used Twitter more than Facebook, because at the time I think I'm really into Twitter and with the all politics.
Because
arguing.
Twitter is always mostly about politics, right?
Politics and
people bashing each other.
Yeah, bashing each other and war all the time.
Yeah.
And I just posted on the Twitter, and I didn't have followers. I think it's even like only 700 something, and it's just, I think they just follow back. It's not someone that have more
like knows you well.
Yeah. It just we don't know each other.
Yeah.
And then I posted on Twitter without expecting anything. So I post like, hey, I make hair oil, and the oil that I mix and I use for my hair, and this is my hair before and this is my hair now. I post like only like that. How many millis and the price. The bottle even like still empty, plain, without any label. It just the first time I just want to make for my friends. But I went viral on Twitter. I got almost 500 bottles at the time.
So
yeah, people want it. Like I want, and and I didn't prepare for that.
Did you post a picture of yourself?
I post like,
a picture with
it's on the hair, like from behind.
Yeah.
So this is my hair before, and this is my hair now.
After.
And it's not even really good like now. I think if people see my hair right now, people are, wow, no, your hair is so good. But at the time, it's good. But if I compare, I didn't know that my hair can be this good right now, So it's a long process as well. So, and then I got a lot of orders, but I didn't prepare. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for that. And at the time also, marketplace is not something like well known. Like now, I didn't have order format to, if someone wants to order at the time, usually we text and okay, this is the order format order, just fill it up.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that because
so people were just texting you.
Yeah, they just like, hey, I want 1 bottle, and then I need to send them DMs and then give the format order and waiting for them to give back the information. So it's like not really easy process because it's back and forth. But somehow, so many people order. Like they also be patient to give all the information, the order format, and then they wait because I said, hey, thank you so much for your order, but it's already more than 100. I think I don't have capacity for that, so you have to wait. I don't have all the ingredients, all the oils. I don't have that much. But and then it's 100. I already panicked, and then I got almost 500. At the time, I turned off all the notification because all the notification make me anxious.
Too many orders,
and I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. I thought like, okay, who want to wait for something that not even well known or have labels. I'm no one, you know. I don't have followers, and also the bottle is still plain without any information. Who will wait for that, you know? But they are waiting for that. They were waiting, and even they sent me DMs like, hey, so what number I got, and what the number you already done right now, so how long should I wait? Like, I feel like this is like not real, you know, because
people usually don't wait.
Yeah,
Customers
people usually don't wait, especially for something that they don't know, you know. If something that have good already brand, a big brand, maybe they can make a line long
But
line.
why do you think they trusted you?
I don't know. It just and later I guess later on, I guess, yeah, like I said, like I think it's just something that God gave me, because I need to do something with this, because like I thought like, okay, this is only about hair, and after many people used my oil and then they come back with all the feedback and testimonies, it's not only like, hey, this is oil good because my hair now is healthier or not dry anymore, or something like usually like we review about product, right? But they come back with the story like, hey, thank you for making this product because you changed my life. You make me proud of myself.
And your hair.
Yeah, with the hair, because like they like me, you know, we hate ourselves because of the hair, and we always try to press the hair as flat as.
So for people who are listening to this episode, and of course they cannot see you.
Yeah.
I just want to describe her like Moana.
Yeah, people
Right?
always
Like Moana.
call
So
me Moana.
you can imagine in the Disney movie. Yeah. So it's Moana.
Yeah.
Right? So she's real life Moana. She's got this really lovely black curly hair. That's the thing I was trying to figure out. Like, you have such beautiful hair and you try to flatten it.
Yeah.
And people who don't have the volume will try to
I
do
know.
all kinds of gel sprays just to make their hair go big.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's how if you got brainwashed,
Yeah.
you cannot think clearly.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I can relate because I was like that. I tried to press my hair so it won't.
It won't be like this.
Yeah,
it will
you
like
know.
a fluffy, like fluff up, right?
Yeah, fluff up and like a lion. They said like, now I can be confident. So at the time, I cried almost every day. I think every day, because all the testimony like so deep, you know, and I feel like
So you thought you were just selling a hair product?
yeah.
I thought hair oil.
I thought it's only about hair, you know.
Yeah.
So what the hair problem? Dry, damage. Never touch about like your personality or your heart or your confidence. It's not that deep. I thought like it's only very shallow, you know.
Yeah.
It's just people want to look pretty.
Yeah.
One of my customers said like, you know, even my husband can see like I'm different now. How I act or how I respond to something is softer. I think it is just because I feel more confidence now, so I'm not get
Aggressive.
or offended easier. Yeah. So I was like, really? Like, how can hair oil make something like this, you know? And then I feel like, okay, I think I have something to do here. But you know, at the time I also had good career. Actually, I don't need more money because I already got enough from my salary. So I feel like, okay, this is good, but should I take it seriously? The thing is not only about making money, but I got more customers, and I observe for the customer in the big city like Jakarta or Surabaya, they got influenced a lot by all the product, you know, because they have good internet network, not like people in the village, you know, or they also have money to try a lot of new product. But I think I need to focus more on my people on the East Indonesia. People who knew me and knew my product at the time, they said like, I think you should sell it more expensive because you use expensive ingredients, and also you can sell it more expensive. It just you can do that. But I feel like, okay, I've been in that position that I hate myself. I hate my hair. And if someone says like you have to love yourself and you have to embrace your curly, and if I say okay, how to do that, and someone said okay, use this product, and I cannot afford it, so what's the point? What's the point? Okay, for the people in the big city, okay, they have a lot of money. They can use this product. If they feel I don't like it, they can try another one. And they also can go to salon to do whatever they want because they have money. But for the people in the village or in the small island like my island, they don't have much. So they need to allocate their budget to buy something. Then it has to be useful, you know. You cannot just waste your money because they bought it and then this is not working. It doesn't work. And also, you know, you cannot sell it expensive because you cannot reach them. What's the point? I started to realize I think I have mission for that, and who that I want to help, or who is the not the target market, but you know, target for this mission. I think it's more like people that middle and lower. I will be happy if everyone will use my product, but usually if you got more money, you are not loyal to one product because you always feel like
you can try different ones.
So I feel like okay, I will focus more to my people. And on 2022, my reseller there met a photographer, and then they talk about curly hair. They called me, and then we made like photo shoot for the curlies in my island, you know. So I went back home, we done the photo shoot there. They are not using my product, not all, because many of them, they don't even know me, but at least I can help someone feel pretty, you know, with their big hair. They don't need to buy my product to join the project. I also told them, if you cannot afford my oil, you can use whatever you have, like coconut oil, because coconut oil is a lot in my island. But it will be greasy, yes, but it's better than nothing. One of my followers, not my customers, said like, thank you for making this product. Since I was in university, I joined a lot of community, and everyone said you have to love yourself, but no one shows how to love myself. And thank you for showing me how to love myself. You know, I was crying like baby. Oh, I'm useful for other people. After a couple of years, and I think I also changed my mind about the industry that I work for, and I feel like okay, I'm not in line with this anymore, and I want to stop. But I don't know if my business can afford my lifestyle or not, because I mean, I already had good life before compared to, I mean, very comfortable. And if I let go my salary, my fixed salary, and then how can I be, you know, should I like change everything? But at the time I felt like, okay, I think I need to put more focus on the product and reach more people. And I cannot do that together with my career because it's so busy as well. At the end of 2022, I quit from my job, and I decided to focus on my business. But when I decided to quit my job, and then I got offer from the surf shop to to manage the surf shop, and also it's only part-time job. So and then
the surf shop, is it your friends?
Yeah,
does it belong to your friends?
So I'm a friend of one of the owner, and at the time we already like I think been friends for about 2 years. So he knows that I wanted to quit my job, and one day like we had dinner with his friend as well, and somehow he said like, hey, you're gonna quit your job, right? Are you serious about that? Like, yeah, you already put like deadline? Yeah, it's like end of this year. Before we finished, and somehow he said like, but wait, I'm looking for a manager now. What manager? Shop manager. Do you have shop? I know he has villas. You know, he's building villas. He has a lot of project. I didn't know he has a shop, and he said, yeah, I have a wooden support shop, and we closed when COVID, and we want to reopen with another shareholders. Think about that, and I will talk to another shareholders. And I was like, really? I never had experience with that. You're smart, you can do that. He talked to another shareholders and he set up like a dinner. I met everyone, and I told them like I said like honestly I'm at the time I'm still working, so I'm a regional manager, but it's for something that not physically. It's insurance. You talk about future. You're selling something not tangible. I never had experience with all the physically stocks and and they said no, it's okay it's okay, we can learn together. I was like, what? Learn together with business? so
it's interesting because you come from an industry where it's like you're selling something ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then you're selling now surfboards, which is very physical, very inventory related.
Yeah. So it's something totally different. I don't have any experience, but I'm willing to try and learn. I was thinking like, okay, I think it's as long as it's not a full-time job, I'm okay with that. So now I'm working part-time with them, and also I still have a lot of time for my business. And I think it's something that I'm always in my mind, that I think everything just open like naturally. So it's also scared me because it means I have a big job here. It's not easy way, but it's not no freelance here. So I think I have big tasks.
You have. It's more than just selling hair oil.
And also like now maybe I can show people that you don't need to hold on something too tight. Like you need also to learn how to let go. Like I let go my career, it was scary. It's like, oh my God, how can I leave
after so many years in the industry?
Like at the insurance, it's 12 years. It was 12 years. So like I was working for bank and insurance in 17 years in total. My career like in financial industry. And when I quit my job, like many friends like, do you want to back to work? I will pay you double. No, thank you. Because pay double means
double.
Not only double, but I think 4 times double, 4 times the responsibility, And no, thank you. So I think it's also a big lesson for me to learn that I need to let go for everything. Like money, money that make my life very comfortable. I'm not someone that like really like to shopping or the clothes or bags like another woman, but when you need something and you don't need to think to buy, it's something that feel security feeling. It's like
that you can afford it, right?
When I joined the startup, that you know nothing here, so you have to learn and try, and my boss, they are so nice. They give me opportunity to do whatever I want. Like I said, like, can I try this? You can do that, So and then it made me have a lot of story to tell people, because in my social media I like to write stories. So my Instagram story usually have a lot of long caption. I like to share my life story to my followers, and now I think more people look up to me, not about hair only, but about my lifestyle. How I let go everything, and then how I not how I manage. I think it's like I said, it's just open naturally. So it's not because of me, but I think it's something that it's just open, So it's just about letting go, and then universe and your life will open everything if you let go everything. Now, like if I want to introduce myself, back to the introduction, I don't really like label myself as a business owner. And what I'm doing, like I have nap every day. I have a good life because I surrender, and I have mission to bring something good to
women who have curly hair, to women who didn't like their curly hair before and had a tough time with their curly hair.
A lot of my friends, they don't have curly hair, but they have kids with the curly hair. So it's now I become like we just talked about that. I become a role model for. They always say like, look, Auntie Beby, like how I can reach the young generation. I think my life is very relaxed, and then Auntie Beby, she's cool,
and you do so many things, right? It's not just the hair oil product.
Yeah,
you manage a surf shop. And then you have your villa.
Yeah, and villa, and also I manage another villa, and sometimes I do another part-time job, So yeah, it's also something that I like to share, that when I let go, somehow I got more. The first time when I decided to quit my job, I thought I will change my lifestyle. Maybe I need to cut a lot of expenses. I mean, I don't go to restaurant too often like before, but also because I have more time now, I can cook, And why should I go to restaurant all the time? I can cook, and I like to eat meat. If I want to eat meat at the restaurant, it will be too expensive. So it's better to
cook on your own
by yourself. So so also like make me learn to cook more food, like not only like easy food like usual, but now I need to improve my cooking skill. Besides on that, I never cut any expenses that it's same like normal. Even I think so if I calculate it, I think I got less than my salary, but somehow it's always there, the money is always there. So I never want to calculate. Like my mom sometimes complain about me because I put my stock in my island. So I send stocks to my house. If my customer in Kupang, they want to buy, they don't need to order from Bali because they can save the shipping cost. So sometimes I ask my mom, how many bottles left there? And my mom said, you never write it down, or you never
keep tracking
product. Or your I forget about that. But actually, because I never really do the admin things properly. Just because when I say okay, no more stock, or it's getting less, and then I will produce more. So I don't really calculate how much I spend, how much I got. Sometimes someone like, hey, can I invest on your business? No.
That's very direct.
No, sorry, no, because I don't want to do the admin things and present like my business plan or something. I mean, I don't know, but that's why I don't really like to label as a business owner, because I think I just want to have a good life and relax, and I just want to be a woman. I know a woman right now has a good career. I mean, I had good career too. But after I went through I was a regional manager in the big insurance company, working with the bank. Now if someone asks me like, what do you want to do? You want to be a housewife, But I still want to have my business. So I want to be a housewife with a business that I can work from home. I can stay at home cooking. In the morning I go to the beach, and I have time to write story, because I love writing. So I think it's something also I can share to people. Now I have a lot of things to do. I have to manage surf shop, my business, villas.
I want you to tell how you accidentally fell into social media.
I grow my business because I went viral on Twitter. Couple of months ago, I just started TikTok, because now people like to shop in the TikTok shop, like to buy product in the TikTok shop. Also, I have my reseller. They are really active on TikTok, making video, and they sell my product to get commission. And they said, why don't you put your product in TikTok shop so we can be your affiliates, And I was like, what is that? I didn't really understand. But then they explain, we can sell. We don't need to be your reseller. We have to stock your product first, but we can sell on the video.
They can use video to promote, and then the selling comes from you, right?
I will do the shipping and everything. They got the commission. And okay, that's good idea. So I set up the shop. I already created the account since I quit my job, but I never put anything. I think I posted a video, and then I feel like, no, this is not for me, TikTok is not for me, because I like writing And who will read on the TikTok,
Yeah.
They are like fast video. And yeah, because I set up my shop, I feel like, okay, I think I need to put myself on TikTok too. So if people check who's the owner of this business, and then they can see me. And then, because I never use influencer to promote my product, it's only me.
So what you see on the TikTok is you,
yeah.
Beby.
So, I'm
no
the
ambassador. You're the ambassador.
No, I'm the icon ambassador.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need to show myself so people can see me. TikTok have different style with Instagram and Facebook. I was thinking what to post here, because in Instagram I used to post only Instagram story. Like I posted feed, I think in 1 year maybe only 4 or maybe 5. It's too much. But I upload Instagram story almost every day, and people, they like to read my writings on my Instagram story. So I was like, I don't know what to post. Also, I don't have time to edit the video. I don't know. I don't want to dance for the TikTok as well, and I don't want to make like video and then editing. I don't have time because I have a lot of things to do. So I made a challenge to make a 30 days video without editing. Actually, it's just because of I don't have time to edit, and I don't know to edit, To make it look normal and natural, I made video challenge like no editing. But actually, just because I don't want to edit and I don't know to edit. I have to talk about something. I talk about my product, how I started my hair oil business, like the story I just told you. And in TikTok, they broadcast the video to many people, not only the followers like in Instagram. I think in Instagram, only our followers can see us. I think in Instagram, if I post something, it's only my followers reacted on that. So in TikTok, it's different. So I got a couple of people, like they said, where to order your oil. I didn't have enough follower to put the yellow basket.
Oh, the yellow bag, right?
Yeah, yellow bag.
Yes.
So it should be 600 followers. So I didn't have, because I just started, But because of the challenge, I had to make a video every day. One day, I accidentally used my hair oil on my face. At the time, I put too much oil on my hand, and I already put on my hair like enough. I still have on my hand, and I don't know where to rub my
the oil.
So I just rub it on my face. And midday, when I look at myself on the mirror, and I amazed, like, why my face not oily? Usually, like, if it's already hot, it's oily like a lot. And I started to feel like, okay, so this hair oil can be used for the face then. I didn't know about that. So I started to use it, okay, and it's good. So I made the video, and then I said, like, I don't use any skincare anymore, because now I use my oil, and also I stopped sunscreen, because I read about the ingredients on the sunscreen, like chemical, synthetic, and carcinogen things that can make cancer. Chemical, synthetic never good in my body. 3 years ago, I stopped using sunscreen, and now I just use my oil. I think in TikTok, sunscreen and skincare topic is the most hype topic maybe. So when I talk about that, it reached a lot of people, and people started asking me about why you don't use sunscreen. But before, I think actually I went viral at the first time in TikTok. It's just because of the toothpaste. I talk about I don't use fluoride toothpaste anymore. I made my own toothpaste, and I got attacked by the dentist.
Even the dentist?
Yeah, so many dentists got angry with that, because based on what they learn, fluoride is so essential for the teeth. And what I read, it's different. It's always different thing, but I don't think people in TikTok, they like something different. They don't like if you are different than them, and they attack me. And at the time, because I'm not used to it. I mean, in my Instagram, it's been more than 10 years, but I don't have many followers, and I live alone. And I always live in the calm and peace and quiet. First time I went viral on TikTok, I got a lot of hate comments as well. It's more hate comments than the good one, you know. And I was shocked. Then I stopped TikTok for 3 weeks, and then I come back. I made the challenge. I made the challenge for the 30 days video without editing, and then somehow I went viral again, but this time about sunscreen and skincare. So yeah, and then people started to ask, so what do you use then? I use my oil, and now I have face oil. I just launched my face oil, I think maybe before I went viral about that. It's just maybe a month before I just launched my face oil. So I said I use my oil. Before I use my hair oil, and now I use my face oil. I already have face oil. And then yeah, someone asked what the reason you stop sunscreen. I replied with the video to explain the reason and also what I've done to prevent sunburn and everything. And it went viral, like very viral for me. It's about 6 million views.
Wow.
Yeah. And suddenly I got a lot of orders. Like it's like deja vu, you know. But because this is like from TikTok shop, I cannot ask them to wait because TikTok has time out, you know. Yeah. And I got so many orders, and at the time I didn't prepare for that
because you didn't expect your video to go viral.
I didn't expect, and
you're just replying to someone's comment.
Yeah, just replying to someone's comment. I already have a loyal customer for my hair oil, but you know, for my face oil, I don't even know like who will buy it because my face also not like a influencer face, skincare influencer face, like flawless. I always spend my time in it at the beach, and before even like when I still using sunscreen and the skincare, like my skin I think got damaged because of the chemical, and you know it exfoliate the skin. The sunlight made like the sunspot on my face. When I launched the face oil, I didn't expect people will buy it because I mean my face is not. If my hair, okay, you know, you can tell my hair is so pretty, but my face, like ordinary people, is nothing special about my face. But I know my skin healthy because when I got the sunlight, it won't get red or burn easily. Even like I dive or you know I swim in the midday, nothing, because now my skin is used to the sunlight, and also you know I don't use any chemical anymore, so it won't exfoliate my skin. So I think my skin, they call it skin barrier, is back to normal. So when I got sun also it won't burn me. Yeah, so people in TikTok started to ask like, and started to order my oil. And at the time, because I didn't expect people will buy, so many people wanted to buy. You know, when I set up the shop, I put 1,000 stock on my on my shop, and at the time I don't even have 100. You know. So
then what happened? Because so many people ordered,
and then I cannot fulfill the orders, and my shop rating is just 3. You know. I just started, and the rating is already like very low. It's only 3. You know, I cannot fix it because you know I cannot fulfill. The order already placed, and I cannot ask to wait because it has system, you know. So I sent I think about 40 packages, so my rating like went down because it's only the rating only 3. People cannot sell my product because the rating is very low, so you cannot affiliate this product. But it's the rating about for the shipping, it's only like average in 30 days. So after 30 days, and then my rating went up again because after I order all the ingredients and all the materials, and then I can send the product. But I had to close my shop at the time because I didn't have any stock left. It also feels like, so why I always went viral on TikTok or on social media without any effort. I didn't plan it. I didn't put any effort when I joined TikTok. I think the algorithm is like shows me to how to be successful in TikTok. So when I joined TikTok, the video on my page, like it's about the tips and trick to get viral, to get followers, or to be successful. Like, it has to be fast. Like, people cannot wait too long, and the first 3 seconds is very important. You have to have a good hook, all the tricks. I know, because I saw it every day, every time when I just started TikTok, and I never done that. My video, my 30 days challenge video, even like the first 5 or 6 seconds, like, so it's always like this. Hari ke-10, I just forget about it. Hari ke-10 bikin video tanpa edit, so it's like, it's the intro itself, it's already, it's boring, it's fulfill the first 3 seconds. I forget, but the intro itself is already long, and then I said, like, okay, today I will talk about, so I think it's 7 or 8 seconds. The first 8 seconds, it's already boring, But at the time, I feel like I made the challenge just to practice to
speak in front of the camera.
Speak in front of camera, and also to speak effectively, not repeat information, and just to practice my speech skill, But somehow it reached a lot of people, and because I went viral, and then people started to check my profile, and they listened to my long video, and because I record with the TikTok camera, and the maximum time is 10 minutes, and somehow it always reaches the maximum time. So it's always like 10 minutes video, but people listen to it. And then suddenly I have like 25,000 followers in a very short time. In 4 months, and even it's included like 3 months I off because I went viral at the first time, and then after I went viral again, and I felt like, oh my god, this is too much. It's like made me anxious, and I just off for 10 days. And the theory, if you already viral, you have to post constantly, like everyday video, and you cannot be lazy. Even like some people said, you will be the slaves of the content. And I said, hell no, no one can slave me, No one. If I feel too much, I just out,
Yeah.
And then I went offline for 10 days. When I come back, I made the video and viral again, So I think it's all the theory is not working for. I mean, at least I didn't try it, and yeah.
So you went viral by doing all the things that you're not supposed to do on TikTok.
Yeah, it's like against all the tips and tricks, Yeah, but that's why it's also scary me, because it means, like I said, like everything just open naturally, And also it scared me because it means you have big responsibility. Also because I was anxious a lot at the time. I'm not used to read the hate comments. I mean, I live alone and I have friends, but it's like small circle. I have guests here, and all my guests, they are nice. I think it's been so long I never fight with someone, and when someone said something bad on my comments, and I read a lot of bad things, oh my god, why people so mean?
How do you deal with it?
Oh, and then I quit. I went offline.
But then when you come back, you do viral again, and you get viral again, and then you get comments again.
Now I think I'm getting used to it. Not used to it. I don't want to read if I already see the beginning of the sentence. Also, like I feel like they say bad things. It's because of reflection of their self. But I got anxious a lot, and I think when I viral and I had to fulfill all the orders, I think I lost 2 kilos. I stressed about that, and my mom said, "You're so weird. People want to be like you, and why are you stressed about that?" I'm stressing out,
because of fulfilling the orders.
Fulfilling the orders, and also
the social media
mixing together, because at the time it's happening together.
Yeah.
Like I need to fulfill the orders, so I work a lot, mixing until I work until late, and also because of the hate comments. So I think everything just like in my brain, like why people so mean. I wasn't ready and I wasn't used to it. But now I'm getting better. So now I think people who commented are getting better as well. It's not like.
Or maybe they got used to you.
Maybe,
and
they got this crazy lady.
controversial ideas and videos.
Yeah, so they don't comment anymore. When I prayed, I said like, why God? You know me, you know I don't like attention. With my hair itself, I don't need to do anything. People will notice me. If you go to Sanur beach, I think all the people that go to the beach in the morning, they know me. I walk at the beach with my big hair and barefoot, So I think many people know me. So without doing anything, I already
got the attention.
So I don't need more. Even like good attention and bad attention mixed together, I don't need that. And also I got anxious, like, who the hell are they? Like, why they following me now?
Sometimes does it scare you to think like out there are like 25,000 people who are looking at you or your videos or your work, your product?
It scared me. Like now, and also like I think like, so now I need to show myself what the image that I want to show to the followers. Yeah. And I don't want to be fake, and I don't want to be another person. People in social media, they always talk about personal branding, and I don't want to be someone else in my personal branding. I want to show myself as
who you are,
as who am I. I don't need to be fake, and I think like if God make me viral, there's a reason. It means that you need to show who you are, because now so many people not confident to post their self, and they're using filters, and I never use filters. People can see all my spot on my face. I always show whatever is without editing. Now I bit like getting better to understand that I'm on the right track and I don't need to be fake. I think I'm doing well right now. So, but sometimes I feel like this is too much.
A lot of online attention.
Yeah.
Right.
And people started to notice me. Last week, I joined a bazaar, a market in the church, because we were celebrating Independence Day. And some people know me from TikTok, I mean, it's a good thing because they know I'm known as someone that like in the church as well, not as a bad things. So it's still good. And some of my followers will say like, hey, I know you always walk at the beach, so and I started to feel like, should I like now, like if I go out I should dress like differently, or because if I go out I'm always barefoot, so just like whatever I wear and then barefoot, and I don't need to be another person, and it doesn't matter because I never try to impress people, or I just share my experience that now I don't use any sunscreen, skincare, or I don't use shampoo or conditioner. I sometimes use shampoo and conditioner if my hair is already really tangled, after diving or swimming at the ocean. Yeah, but mostly I don't wash my hair with shampoo. I cut a lot of chemical product for my routine. I just share my experience and why people got angry about that. It's also like, amazed me too, but it happened because maybe for some people they don't like someone different than them, or maybe someone feels like if many people following me and they don't buy any product anymore, and now I have a lot of people come back to me. They said, hey, since I saw your video and then I start to stop using sunscreen too, and it's good. My skin never get better like this. So now I got more friends, I think,
The friends who believe in what you believe in.
They never say anything when they saw my video, and then they come back to me 3-4 weeks later and they said, I want to follow what your lifestyle. Please teach me to how to do that. And like I always said, like just see my another video. I already explained many things there, and many people want to try to live more natural and less chemical. Some of them not only comment, but they captured my video and then they made video. To say like this is dangerous or this is
like
bad.
She's giving wrong information.
They said I put people in danger because when people stop using sunscreen if they got cancer, who will take responsibility?
So in your entire journey, I think it's been very interesting because you started out by wanting to live in Bali.
Yeah.
And you live in Bali. And now you live in Bali. And at the same time, you have to give up your job, a nice job in Surabaya, and be here. But at the same time, you decided to open yourself up to new things and just be part of it.
Yeah.
So if there's someone listening to this episode and they hate their hair, or maybe not even hair, maybe other parts of their body, because women can hate any part of their body.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
God never made mistake, So if you already design like this, it can be good. Maybe you just don't know how to manage or how to treat it. Like, I didn't know how to treat my curly hair. That's why it was bad and damaged, because I've done so many bad things to my hair. Yeah, it's like a circle, I didn't like it, so I put all the chemicals, and then it made my hair worse, and then I hate it more. Now I always say God never made mistake, Yeah, because like in Indonesia, everyone has religion. So if God already created you like that, it means you are perfect like that. You just need to know how to treat your body or your hair and make it better. Now I like to talk about don't normalize obese or being fat just because of the self-love, because it's not good. Self-love means you don't do bad things to your body. One of my video, I say it like, if you see yourself on the mirror and you hate that because you're fat, it means your body sends your signal to change your lifestyle. So change it. Learn to do something else. Don't do the same thing and then expect different result. But don't change with the surgery. Yeah. Now so many people done plastic surgery, but they say it's self-love. It's never a self. You hate yourself, and you change it. You can change it naturally. Don't put any danger or don't harm your body with all the surgery. So if you hate yourself, just try to find how to make it better, because it's always the way, but we don't know. I didn't know before, so if I can make it, you also can make it.
Okay, and final question, where can people find you or connect with you online?
In my Instagram, Beby Kale Lena, BEBYKALELENA, the same username for TikTok. Yeah, but better contact me on Instagram, because on TikTok so many messages.
You may miss out the messages, right?
So I will miss it. In Instagram, it's more quiet and calm. So just contact me on Instagram.
Okay. So thank you so much, Beby. I really enjoyed your story, because I think this is one of those stories that will help a young girl.
Yeah.
Because I think like I told you, right? There are young girls with curly hair, and there are young girls who hate their curly hair, or there are young girls with curly hair who look different, and they may go to school and, like you said, be maybe ostracized. People may not understand them. So I think having you come out to say that it's okay, you have big hair, curly hair, but you can still learn to love your hair and yourself.
Make it healthy and it will be nice. It's still big for sure. Curly hair cannot be small or flat, you know. But when it's healthy, it will be nice.
So thank you so much, Beby.
Thank you so much, Krista, for having me.
Thank you so much, because when I booked this Airbnb, I had no idea. I just look at the reviews of people who say that, oh, I enjoy staying in Beby's villas. I thought, okay, if so many people are saying that, maybe it could be really true. So that's why I decided I'm gonna do something different and try something. And look what I found.
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be, and we found each other.
Talking with Beby reminded me that sometimes the things we think make us less than can actually be the very things that set us free. For her, it was curly hair. For you, it might be something completely different. My biggest takeaway is this: when you choose to stop fighting yourself, you make space for something bigger. Whether there's confidence, creativity, or even a whole new business you never expected. So here's my reflection question for you. What's one part of yourself you have been trying to change or hide? And what would your life look different if you embraced it instead? If today's story moved you, share this episode with someone who needs a reminder that they are already enough. And if you like more inspiring conversations with women across Asia, don't forget to follow Womenpreneur Asia on your favorite podcast app. Until next time, I'm Krista Gun, and remember, your difference is your strength and superpower.